guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I filmed this look right here. It's a very neon spring inspired look, so I hope you guys like it and let me know if you guys want to see more. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I haven't filmed a video, at least a makeup tutorial, in a long time, so it feels like I'm new at it, so be patient with me. Let's go. So I'm going to be starting off with moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. It's so huge. Look at that. And I got this one at Marshall's for 20 bucks. So okay, so I'm going to start off with my eyebrows as usual. I will be using Anastasia. So honestly, I have been changing my brows a lot lately. I don't know, sometimes I do really natural, sometimes I do like ombre, dark brows, but I noticed lately I've been keeping it really natural. I think it's mostly out of laziness because I love the way the full brow looks on me, so we're doing the full brow today. So I am going to be pinching my brush with a tissue just to thin out the brush and get a precise brow. So I'm going to start by lining the brow. I usually just follow my natural shape. If you guys already have a nice eyebrow shape, then just follow it. If you guys need to recreate it, that's a different video. I'll probably film it if you guys want it. But for now, I am just following my natural brow shape. To create a really defined brow and to make it easier for you to fill them in, you honestly need to get them done often or do them yourself. I honestly prefer a professional doing them for you, so you guys can already have this shape and then just follow it. Because if you don't have a shape, having to recreate it is a whole different story, and it's much harder for you to create the brow that you want, especially the ombre brow that's really in right now. Honestly, even when I do it on my clients, they have to have a good brow shape in order for the brow to look perfect. So I definitely recommend getting your brows done and having them clean, but also going to a good professional who will leave them really nice. I'm gonna go in with some BH Cosmetic brow powder, and I will be using a black shade to fill it in. The powder will really make it look as natural as possible and not just gel, where your brow hairs are just laying flat. Okay, so as you can see, it looks really crazy, with no other makeup on. It also looks thicker. I will thin it out with the concealer. The concealer is honestly what does the trick for when you're doing your brows, whether you do them natural or just a full-on brow. The concealer really changes the game. So now it is time for concealer. I will be using my Tarte Shape Tape in shade Light Medium. So I'm going to be putting some in the back of my hand so I can keep grabbing as I'm going. I am using a flat brush like this to carve them out. This will help me create a nice, fine, detailed brow. So I never want to put too much product really close to the brow because then it's really hard to blend it out. You have to be extremely detailed in this part because if not, you're not going to get a clean brow. And a lot of people, they just do it really fast. We're going to do the same with this eye. So with the rest of the concealer, I'm going to cover the rest of the lid to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Taking a blending brush, I will be blending out the concealer that I just placed on my lid. So I am going to carve out the top as well, but first I'm going to do the eyeshadow. For today's eyeshadow, I will be using the 36L Hit the Lights Morphe palette. I love this palette. It's really nice. I got it for Christmas from my sister. It's super holographic. First thing I'm going to be doing is highlighting my brow bone. So I will be using this shade mixed with this one to give that brow bone color. So I will be using this shade right here on the palette for my crease. Blending out the concealer. Once again, we don't want to put eyeshadow on creases. So now I'm gonna pack on the shade on my crease. I'm not blending it yet, I'm just tapping it in. As you can see, I'm stippling with my makeup brush. And I'm slowly blending as I'm stippling. And then I'm gonna start doing windshield wiper motions. This is gonna help me get a better blend and a really pigmented color on my lid. So just keep doing windshield wiper motions. So now we will be doing the same with this eye right here. So I'm just packing it on my crease before I start blending. And then I'm gonna start doing windshield wiper motions. As I'm doing the windshield wiper motions, I'm also creating a little bit of circular motions just to help bring color to the top and then blending it. So I added more product onto my brush and I'm gonna pack some more because I really want it to be pigmented. And again, I'm stippling before I blend and then I start going in with windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna be grabbing a clean brush and just blending out those edges so it can be a smooth transition. So I want to keep this eye look really easy, so that's the only color we're using. We're just making it darker towards the crease and blending it up to give it like that transition from dark to light with the same color. Now we're gonna go in with cutting the crease, and I'm only gonna do like a half cut crease. So I am gonna pick up more concealer and add it to the back of my hand. I'm using this tiny round brush to carve out the cut crease. So I'm gonna close my eye and I'm gonna start carving it out. The way you carve out your eyes depends on your eye shape. I like to go over my crease so that you can see it when I have my eyes open. For some reason, I have such a shaky hand today. Could you see that? That is so freaking weird. Since I'm doing like a half cut crease, more like a 3/4, I'm gonna just stop right there. Go ahead and do the same with this eye. What I'm gonna do now is blend out that concealer, especially the edges, so that we could blend it better. To pick up this neon shade right here. So I'm gonna go back in with the brown brush and pick up some of that brown shadow that I used before to blend out the edges. So I'm gonna be placing it here and slowly bringing it in. So I do want my eyes to be a little bit more neon because of my shirt. I will be adding some lime green glitter. And as for the glitter adhesive, I'm using the NYX glitter glue. I'm gonna go ahead and take some on a flat synthetic brush and place the glue on top of where the green is. So this is a very light layer. I don't want too much. Ooh, that's so cute. I love it. I got this glitter at a store called Five Below. It came in like a pack of so many glitters and they were like $5 for a whole bunch, and honestly they're really nice. And a lot of people are like, oh, if it's not meant for your eyes, don't use it. I've always used glitters from Michaels, Five and Below, like a whole bunch of random glitters, and they're just the same as like my JCat eye glitters or like any other glitters. Like you could ask a lot of makeup artists. It is safe, just be careful with the bigger chunks of glitter. But these small glitters, you should be fine because the glitter is so fine. Since I'm wearing silver jewelry, I wanted to add a silver glitter liner on top of the green. So now I'm gonna go in with some NYX matte eyeliner. I don't think this is a good idea since I'm so shaky right now, but oh well. So for the sake of this neon look, I'm gonna go in with these neon cased lashes. They're called Fabulash. They're by Cara Beauty. They're really big. I love them. So let me put you guys on something. This is my favorite glue for eyelashes. I think the brand is Callus, something like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the wand and put some glue on the lash band. And it comes out kind of neon. That is so that when it clears up, you know it's dry. So you don't apply it when it's still wet. So I'm gonna do the same with both. Oh my god, I'm so shaky, guys. Maybe it's because I haven't done a video in a long time. To be honest, I haven't even done my makeup in a long time. So it feels new to me. Oh no, it covers up the whole eye look. Well. So now I'm just gonna let them dry. So I'm gonna spray some rose water on my skin to hydrate it again. So I'm using this MAC strobe cream to hydrate my skin. So before I go in with foundation, I'm gonna conceal the top of my brows. I'm using the same concealer, by the way. I'm gonna blend it out. So for foundation, I will be using Estee Lauder. Putting some onto my beauty blender. I think I'm almost out, but I still have a good amount. So I just start by placing the product everywhere. I like to work really fast with the foundation, so it blends really nice. I'm gonna grab a little bit more foundation for my forehead area. So now we're gonna do concealer. Put it under my eyes. I only do concealer under my eyes. So now I'm gonna be using Laura Mercier to set my under eyes. I like to set all over my skin so that it can stay matte all day. I don't leave it baking, I just press it into my skin. And it gives me a really flawless finish. So I want to bring color back into my skin, so I will be using my Kylie Tanned and Gorgeous bronzer. Gonna be grabbing it like that. And I'm just gonna start blending my forehead. I like to look really tanned. Well, more like my skin color. So this really helps give me that color back in my skin. Make me look very bronzed. I'm gonna do my cheeks now. Blend, blend, blend. I know, I like a lot. I like to grab an angled brush like this with some bronzer and kind of shape my nose a little bit, give a little bit of contour. This really changes the game when you take pictures. And then with the brush I used to buff out the concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and go over that. I noticed that this really blends it out instead of a clean brush. So now I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetic Nude Blush Palette. And I do want to go for a more softer blush color. And just smile. So one of my favorite highlighters is in this Too Faced Best Year 2018 palette. And it is this one, it's hashtag blessed. I've already hit pan, but it's so good. I like to glow on my forehead as well and on my chin, upper lip. And for my nose, I use a more precise brush with the same highlighter and kind of just do a line straight up and down. I'm going in with some Anastasia brow gel. So now I'm going to go back in with the brown shade we used for the eyeshadow, and I'm going to go ahead and put it under my eyes. That really like balanced my eye. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to mix this shade right here with this yellow one. I'm going to go in with my Man Eater Tarte mascara. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my Kylie matte lipstick in shade Commando. For the final touch, I will be adding my Pixie Glow Mist to give me a nice glow. And we are finally done, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I enjoyed filming it for you guys, and I love that I got to play with some colors today. And this is definitely like a fun spring look, beach vibes, you know, with the whole neon. And I think it's like definitely some color, but still natural enough for the girls who aren't used to the color. You know what I mean, with the brown.